Now we are going to learn about pattern stamp tool. So what is a pattern stamp tool and where we can use it? Suppose you have an image like this and you want to copy this building, this particular area with this. So usually what we do is we take a copy, paste it, and like that we do. You just press Alt, use the move command, press Alt, drag it, you got your copy. Again, drag, press Alt and drag, you get second copy. We used to do like this only. Okay. So instead of that, we can use the pattern stamp tool. So you need not go and copy all the things. Okay. So let us see how we can do that. So this is the pattern I want to use. So I will define this. Okay. Suppose I want to define a small portion of this. I will go to rectangular marquee tool and show a portion this much. I've shown this much area. I will go to image cropped. So that portion has been removed and we got only this portion. Now I want to define this as a pattern. So I'll go to pattern stamp tool. It is below, just below the phone stamp tool. Go to edit, define pattern. Click that one, give a name. My pattern 1. I have defined. Let me go to the blank. Now I want to use that pattern here. So we'll go to pattern stamp tool here. It's almost similar, same thing. You can change the brush size. I will make the brush size a little bigger. Increase the size of the brush tool a little bit. And you can see here, go here, and you can see at the bottom, you can click here. This is the pattern we made. Click it. You just, you can see. You can do the pattern like this. Okay. So that's how you define a pattern. Let me open another one. Control Alt Z. Let me bring another pattern, create another pattern. Suppose I want to create from this flower. I want to select only this flower. So I will go to rectangle marquee tool, press shift. So we get the square one. I selected. See, I have to adjust this a little bit. I can't move like this. If I move, okay. I can right click this. Okay, I'll just undo this. I will create once again. Rectangular marquee tool, press shift, drag, right click, transform selection. Now you can adjust the position. You can adjust the position. Okay. So this is a selection. So I want to cut this much area. So I'll go to image, crop. Okay. So you already selected, everything is there. Now we go to edit, define pattern, flower. Okay. So we already defined. Now we'll go to blank area. You select your pattern tool. Go to the patterns here. Different patterns are here. Click this. Go bottom. You can see there is a flower here. You can use that flower. Okay. You can make the a little bigger, so it will be very easy to make. So here you set default scale. Suppose you want to adjust the scale of this. So what you have to do, go to layer, new layer fill, pattern, give a name, okay. And you can see it is 100% now. Suppose I want to make it to 200%, 200. You see, the scale has been adjusted. 300. So you can adjust the scale also like this. Got it? This is how you do the pattern. Let us create our own pattern now. Let me create my own pattern. I will open a new file here. Small. Here we have not, in the shapes, there is a custom shape is there. Custom shapes. We'll have a detailed class for this later. Custom shapes. Click that. And you can see here, custom, just a minute, custom. Click here. You can see different shapes available here. Different shapes are there. Suppose I want to use some design from here to create my own style of tile. I want to make a tile. Okay, let me select this. I've selected this one. Press shift, drag, create. Okay. So I will select this image, crop. Now I will define. You have to select it properly. Let me undo this. Control D to remove selection. Press shift. I'll keep little space in between. Okay. Image, crop. Edit. Define pattern. My pattern. Click. Now we go to here. Select the pattern stamp tool. Come here. Select this. And you can create the pattern, whichever pattern you want. So suppose you want to create some tile with a different pattern, you can use. Okay, you can create any pattern you want. Okay. Let me undo this. Control R, reset. Let me open another one. New, create a new pattern. Go here from custom shape. Here, so custom shape. Yeah, there are many options here. If you don't find it here, go here and keep it all. If you want only animals, click this animals. You can see only animals. We'll come to this later. When I say all, you can see all here. Let me make another one. Suppose I create This one. Press shift, drag, create. Always you have to create in a new layer. That's why I can't move this. Okay, you see. Yeah. I want to fill inside some other color here. If I use the paint bucket, I'll create a new layer. Paint bucket. I'll select there's a green color is there. See, it applied everywhere. It is not applying only that inside portion. Okay. Control Z, one step back. If I want to fill here another color, what I have to do is I have to select this area. Then only I can do. Otherwise, no, it will fill everywhere. So let me try with the magic wand tool. Click. So it selects everywhere. So I can't use the magic wand tool. Control Z. I will zoom this. So I can use pen tool. I will use the pen tool. So click from here. So I'm selecting using the pen tool. So pen tool is a very, very powerful tool by which you can do selection very easily and accurately. There is no curve here, so I have to just click only. If curve is there, I have to drag my mouse. I'm just clicking, I'm not doing anything. I'm just clicking. And when you reach the first button, it shows you a small circle below. Click. So I have selection is over. You can zoom and if you want, you can modify it properly if any mistake anywhere. Let us just now I have to convert this into selection. Right click, make selection. Now you have selected. Now you can use the fill button, fill paint bucket tool. Create a new layer. Click. See, you got it? Remove the selection, Control D to remove selection. See, some small mistake are there. You could have the pen tool, you can modify it and find it out. Now I have to convert this into pattern. So I will go here, press shift, drag it, select it here. I have to little adjust here because here more gap here, there is no gap here. So I will right click it, transform selection. Okay, approximately okay. Yeah, okay. Accept it. Image, crop. Okay. Now let me create this a pattern. Okay. Now I will bring that pattern here. Go to pattern stamp tool. This is the one. I'll make it a little bigger size. See, so you can make whatever type of pattern you want. You may require this when you want to make the wall paper, maybe ceiling, maybe the flooring. You can use this technique. I hope you got some idea now. So the pattern stamp tool is a very, very powerful tool to create your own patterns. There are some pattern already available here. When you open Facebook, there are already some pattern available here. Some pattern here, you see. Mosaic tile, something like that. You can go to the settings here, and there are other type of patterns available. You can switch on that one also. Artist surface. So when you say OK, the new tools will be replaced with this. If you say append, it will be added here. So let us use append. So without losing your original, we added here. This one. Another pattern. Here. We'll use another one. Rock patterns. Let me see. I'll make it a replace completely. Some rope type. See, you may require this when you want to make the flooring and etc. And you can make if you make the pattern little big. Let me create the little bigger one. Oh, no, I'll keep here. I will open another one. Suppose this. See, can add another one also. Another type things you can add. So you can do a lot of special effects. So there are a lot of patterns available. If you say you can bring your own patterns also from outside, you can add this. Any pattern you can use. I hope you got some idea about patterns. Pattern stamp tool. So this is how you use the pattern stamp tool. Like the other one here also, there are options available. You can have opacity. You can use the opacity you see here. Make it to 50%. And you can see he's applying only 50%. You can adjust the same way. You can use the flow also. And you can apply the aligned. All this you can try. And when you want to use the pattern stamp tool, always see that mode is normal. Otherwise, again, mode will change and you may have to adjust accordingly. Try to use the normal. And here also other facility, the size, brush size there. Everything is there. I hope you got an idea. So if you want to bring, if you can open any image and also you can make. Let me open another image. Why? Open. Suppose I want to create a pattern from this. I'll go here, press shift, select it here, image. If you want, you can move here and there. So right click, transform, adjust it if you want. Accept, image, crop, edit, define pattern, Okay, give a name. You can open a new one here, and I can use my pattern. Pattern will not open unless you select the pattern stamp tool. Let me make it square bracket and small. I can use. So here, last one is our. Okay. I hope you got an idea. Whatever type you want, you can modify it. You can create your own pattern. This will be very useful when you want to design your floor, wallpaper, etc. You can create your own style. I hope you got an idea now.